for not having the strength in your heart to pull through. Oh, hi, Mark. Welcome to another episode of All About the Music / Ranking the Studio Albums, whatever you want to call it. I'm Chris Norwood, trying to become the biggest YouTuber of all time. That's Buddy scratching himself in the background. You may see him jumping on the couch, jumping over my head through the video. He is okay. He may be okay. Today is going to be ranking the studio albums by Stained. And let's see, they have, how many studio albums do they have? They have 7 studio albums. I've got one compilation disc by them, which will be at the end of the video, be bonus round. Please like and subscribe. I'm really trying here. I got a better camera, better beard, actually no beard, but I got rid of the nasty beard. Got a better camera, so please like and subscribe for more better haircuts and cleanliness of myself. We're going to be starting at the bottom, the worst, and working our way to the best. I'm a huge Stained fan. I do some of a really prominent memory that I have associated with their music is when they first became popular in 2001. I was learning to drive that year. So as me and my mom were struggling through that, you know, she was showing me what to do, and I just remember hearing It's Been a While on repeat. It was probably the most overplayed song of 2001. I know there are a lot of contenders for that year, overplayed songs, but that one, yeah, you just heard it every time you got in the car. Every single time. You turned on the radio, you heard It's Been a While. It's been a while since I could say that I wasn't hearing that song. And yeah, I really, that was my initial impression. That was where I discovered the band. And you know, everybody in high school loved Stained. Even the kids that typically didn't like rock and roll music. You know, Stained and Linkin Park were just, they were really tearing it up across all walks of life. So everybody, the jocks, the freaks, the nerds, never fit into any of those labels. I'm a punk rocker at heart, but I wear golf shirts and khakis and New Balances today. I do love some Converse, but you know, I'm just a music fanatic. And Stained, in my opinion, they're in my top. They're definitely in my top 20 bands for sure. Just a really great discography. A lot of great material, a lot of great works. Their first album, Tormented, was really hard to track down in 2000. In the 2000s, it came out in 1996. Was it worth the effort? I like to think it was, although it is coming in at the bottom of my list. It's not necessarily a bad album. It came out November 29th, 1996. It was recorded the same year. And it was a lot heavier than we would hear in the future discography of Stained. It's alternative metal, heavy metal, new metal. Really long album at 74 minutes. It was self-released, which is really, really awesome. Like when you listen to it, you think, wow, this band really did this themselves. I have heard some disturbing things from someone who claimed to know someone who knew Aaron Lewis, that he was sort of forced to change his image, that he was more of a country singer, more of a country person, and the record company forced tattoos on him. I'm not sure if that's true, but I did hear that they did sort of force him to be, you know, wear black and get tattoos. So that's kind of unfortunate. That kind of puts a dampener on things of an already kind of morbid discography, right? Really downtrodden and sad. But, you know, I like their music. Even if Aaron Lewis has kind of done some questionable things in today's world, who hasn't done questionable things, right? We've all made mistakes. But yeah, Tormented came out in '96, self-released. It's a concept album, which is really cool. It tells the story of a depressed person who eventually ends things. There is an early version of Mud Shovel that's spelled a little different here, and that is their breakthrough single from 1999. Let's see what we got. Aaron Lewis, they met at a Christmas party. They got like $2,000. Anyway, I really like this album. Stained is, like I said, one of my favorite bands, and not too much of their material is. I don't think they have any terrible songs, but this album for me just didn't do a whole lot for me musically. They definitely have improved over the years. And coming in next, we got to pull the albums up again. But yeah, that was 1996 Tormented, which is coming in at the bottom of my albums in ranking Stained's discography. Coming in next is going to be 1999's Dysfunction. Now, I had at one point owned this album. I did take it out of my collection. It just I didn't feel that it was good enough to go on my shelf back here, but it was pretty good nonetheless. It all lyrics by Aaron Lewis, all music by the entire band. Kicks things off with Suffocate, Just Go, and Mud Shovel were the two singles from this release. Me is a really great one. Raw, Home, A-flat, Crawl, Spleen, and Excess Baggage. There is a bonus track on some limited edition CDs, Bring the Noise, a Public Enemy cover featuring Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit. That's kind of interesting. So Aaron Lewis does perform acoustic guitar on Excess Baggage, but that's one of the only places he performs artwork. Mike Mashuk created the concept, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a pretty great album. I got this one after I purchased Break the Cycle, and it did not disappoint. Going backwards in their catalog did not disappoint me one bit. It was a good album. It just wasn't my personal favorite. So yeah, I got Tormented and then Dysfunction, getting a little bit better. They are improving their sound in those 3 years between those albums. Definitely a huge leap in quality, and they were on, I believe, a major label. Yeah, they're on Flip/Elektra. Fred Durst essentially discovered them. So yeah, not too shabby. Coming in next is going to be 2008's Illusion of Progress. I absolutely love having physical copies. I haven't quite figured out how to digitally insert albums into my videos. I'm working on it, guys. If you guys know how to do that, let me know. I want to be like Fantano, where I'm just like, oh! Actually, he's got like where the album looks like a blanket, like that's attached to whatever. So, Illusion of Progress. You got the guy on the front. You got the kid on the back. I've seen this on Mudvayne covers. I've seen this on Offspring covers. But little bit bland. Little bit bland in terms of artwork. Parental advisory for the strong use of the F word. Smells pretty good. You got all the lyrics, which is nice. They're actually easy to read, which is a huge plus for this record. You got, there's the always present little bonus information. I never really use those. I don't remember ever texting those, like texting the band. Get some really bland, but easy to read. Bland but easy to read. There's the band looking pretty angry. You can just imagine someone behind the scenes like, okay, Aaron, no smiling. Hey, you, Johnny, don't smile. And you, Mike, no smiling. No smiling, everybody. Yeah, there we go. No smiling. No, stop. No, don't stop. He's smiling there. Oh man, they failed. They failed as a band. The band thanks a lot of people. Let's see, I always like to think, let's say wife and kids, mom and dad, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So yeah, Disillusion of Progress is not a bad album by any means, and let's just dig into the components of this record. The album kicks off with This Is It. This is it, and it fits, and it feels like this is good enough for me. Could it be that the grass is always green? So you do get a little bit happier version of Staying here in this album. It's the Illusion of Progress, however. The Way I Am is one of my favorites. Not really good at paying attention. I'm not really good at remembering things that you say. I'm not really good at pursuing redemption. I'm not very good at concealing the hand that I play. You'll never change the way I am or rearrange the way I am. Just let me be the way I am. It's the way I am, the way I am. Really beautiful track. Highly suggest it. I'm going to highly suggest pretty much every Staind song after this point. Maybe I'll try to highlight the really spectacular ones. Believe. I really love playing Believe on acoustic guitar. Sounds really nice. And it's a really positive song too. Believe in me, because I was made for chasing dreams. Sometimes the weak become the strong. There's some really uplifting stuff on here. There is some darkness in here as well. Save Me is pretty good. All I Want is a nice pop hit. You're all I think about, all I dream about, all I want is you. Pardon Me is a great hard hitter. Lost Along the Way is pretty good. Can be a little bit bland in spots. Breakaway kind of is one of the weaker songs. Tangled Up in You. I'm pretty sure that was played at one of my weddings. Yeah, I'm not really good. Aaron Lewis is not really good at pursuing redemption or remembering the things that someone says. He's not really good. He's not really good. He's not really good. Yeah, I'm not really good at staying married. So, but yeah, it played at one of my weddings. One of them. I've only been married twice. I'm just kind of joshing you. Whoop. But yeah, Tangled Up in You is just a gorgeous love song. I believe there's a country version of it out there as well. There's the band again. You guys need to zoom in, right? Like, you guys want to zoom in? No? No? Okay, I'm backing up. Backing up, jeez. Raining Again and Rainy Day Parade. Pretty good. The Corner. I actually get, for some reason, Red Hot Chili Peppers have a song called Meet Me at the Corner and Nothing Left to Say. So yeah, this has got some good stuff. We can talk about, I'll look at the back and see what I have to say about the entire track listing. This Is It, The Way I Am, Believe are really great ways to kick off the album with 3 great songs in a row. Save Me is okay. All I Want is great. Pardon Me is great. And everything else is okay. Not bad. There's some really great bonus tracks on here in acoustics of It's Been a While, Devil, and Schizophrenic Conversations, which are really interesting. Really like this record a lot. It's pretty darn good. If I had to give it a ranking, I would give it I give it a 3 out of 5. I give it a solid 3 out of 5. Boom! Boom! Are you guys having fun? Like and subscribe. I only got 7 subscribers, and I got all you viewers that are just watching me and taking advantage of me. Like and subscribe. It's pretty easy. You don't even have to watch me. Just like and subscribe. I need subscribers. I got viewers, but I need subscribers. I need to sing better. Maybe if I sang better. I don't know how my covers are getting more views than this, because this is better. Anyway, I'm going to freak out. Maybe you guys will subscribe if I just freak out. I cry during videos. I scream, I sing, I cry. Sometimes I have shaving cream all over my body, or at least my nose. Doing Nirvana, Slipknot, MCR, Tom Petty. Anyway, we got to get back on track with Stained. I've lost track. I haven't lost track. Coming in next, this would be a lot of people's top choice. Break the Cycle. The album that really had Stained, in everybody's house, just blasting. This thing has, you gotta turn it sideways, of course. Dang it, I hate when bands do this. Okay, so Open Your Eyes, Pressure, Fade, It's Been a While, that song that just played all day, every day of 2001, and 2002, and 2003, and 2004, and 2005. You get the point. I hope. Radio. We don't need to hear it anymore. Play something new, radio! I'm getting hungry. And this video is going on and on. Fade. Fade was another really great early single from Stained. It's Been a While again. Change, Can't Believe, Epiphany, Suffer, like Safe Place for You, Outside, Waste, and Take It. I'm just going to have to say the ones that are not great, because this whole album is it's classic. This is classic 2001 rock and roll right here. I'm going to have to just go with the ones that are not great. Change is one that I could take or leave. Safe Place is one that I could take or leave. And Take It is one that I could take or leave. Waste, if you don't listen to anything off this record, listen to Waste. It's one of the angriest, saddest songs ever. It's about a fan. It's supposedly a true story where a fan hurt themselves after listening to Stained's music in the ultimate way. And Aaron Lewis is angry at that person. I initially had the clean version of this, being a teenager back in the day. So this is like a brand new copy. You got the angry faces of the band. You got this box. What is that? What is in this box, guys? It's kind of like Slipknot's album where I couldn't tell what was in the... What's in the box? What's in the box? Pretty clean looking album booklet. Some gears and Saul imagery. I'll do the right thing. There's a butterfly. The silence is what kills me. I need someone to help me. And you bring me to my knees. I feel like this won't go away. But everything that I can say to you won't help you. All songs written by Stained. Except for Pressure, which was written by Stained and Josh Abraham, performed by Stained. And Epiphany was written by programming by Josh Abraham. Interesting. Who was Josh Abraham? Don't know, but he helped write some pretty great songs off this amazing breakout album called Break the Cycle from Flip Electra again. A classic album cover there. guys having fun? You guys with me? You see the Chihuahua in the background? He's like passed out on the rug. We're getting into the really good stuff. Those were all really good records. You know, like I said, a lot of people, Break the Cycle would hands down be, you know, that's classic Stained. But I prefer newer Stained. Yep, all the next following records are newer. This next one is their newest. There's the back, and here's the front. Really cool album work. This is 2011's self-titled Stained. I don't know if it's untitled or self-titled. But yeah, we'll look at the track list. You can actually read it the correct way. Eyes Wide Open kicks things off here. Not Again is pretty good. One of my favorite Stained songs is Failing. And I'm just trying to get through to you, but I am failing like I'm not even here. My heart is breaking, lie and pretend you're not here to keep from going crazy. Yeah, it reminds me of my first divorce. Yeah, Failing is definitely the theme song of that marriage. Wannabe is really interesting. It sounds like it features Snoop Dogg, but apparently this is Aaron Lewis mimicking Snoop Dogg, and for whatever reason, Snoop Dogg did a version with Stained, but it is not the one on here. Very confusing, not sure what happened there. Throw It All Away is kind of mediocre. Take a Breath and the bottom are not great, but Now is really great. Gotta Do Something Different Now. Paper Wings and Something to Remind You. This is just a heck of a step up from The Illusion of Progress, which came before this. This actually is progress, and I cannot wait for a follow-up to this. I hope that they sort of learn to balance out the heaviness with the acoustic love songs, or even the country stuff. Like, just blend it all together. You know, you don't have to have every song doesn't have to either be metal or acoustic country. You can kind of have a nice balance. But I was really happy that they went heavy on this one. It was really cool. Love the artwork. Love the back artwork. Love this greasy spider demon. Got a nice looking clean album art there. There's the spider demon again. The spider, the greasy spider demon again. The greasy spider demon again. A parental advisory for harsh language. The greasy spider demon is just all over this thing. Whoop. Ooh, we're so angry. We're so angry. So angry. So angry. We've got a greasy spider demon chasing us. Yeah, like the thread of the darkest cloud rolling in on a sunny day. Yeah, like a field that has no rain. Yeah, like a dog that wanders aimless with no name. Aaron Lewis is so happy. Yeah, like a cut without the pain. That one actually sounds nice. I would prefer not to feel pain when I got cut. That would be pretty awesome. So, yeah, maybe failing is not all bad. If your nerve endings fail, that would be pretty cool. You couldn't feel this. Hey, nerve endings again. You couldn't take the pain. You couldn't live this. And I'm just trying to get through to you, but I am failing like I'm not even here. My heart is breaking, trying to see through your stare. It looks right through me. Smile and pretend I'm not there to keep from going crazy. Yeah, that was definitely that's one of my divorce songs for sure. Um, and then it repeats. Wannabe is like cockeyed in here. I'm selling records. What is it that you do? Sitting in your mama's basement with her Shih Tzu. Peanut butter on your right hand, going click with your left hand, giving you a... Oh my goodness. So foul, so obscene, Aaron Lewis. So now you want to talk about me, whose name is on the marquee. You hate everything that you can't be. I've heard it all before. You're just a sell-out, turncoat, rock star, poser, pop star, because you're nothing but a wannabe. Really fun. It's nice to actually hear Stained having some fun in a song, even if it is at the expense of a wannabe, or it's kind of poking fun at the people that are poking fun of them. I guess that's how I take that song. Throw It All Away. It's kind of generic Stained song in my opinion. Take a Breath in the bottom. The bottom was on a soundtrack to some terrible movie that I had no interest in seeing. Transformers. I hate Transformers movies. They're awful. I think I would almost rather watch Twilight than Transformers. But unless one of you guys puts a gun to my head, I'm not watching either one of those movies. I'll listen to the soundtracks. That's about it. Keep that garbage away from me. But this is not a movie channel. I am extremely liberal in my musical taste. I usually like a lot of just about anything. Any musician, I can find something in them that I enjoy. I'm kind of funny when it comes to movies. I dislike a lot of popular movies. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do some movie videos one day, but I don't, a lot of them would get zeros from me. Transformers is the worst garbage I've ever seen in my life. So, screw you, Stained, for being on their soundtrack with your mediocre song called The Bottom. There's an interesting fact about that. They've got a song called The Bottom on here. And I think they've got another song called Bottom somewhere else. I don't know. We'll find out as we go through these discographies. This discography. Now is a pretty great highlight. You're pathetic, weak, I'm sick of it all. Social anesthetic to the people you meet, and I'm sick of it all. You just don't get it, you never did, and I'm sick of it all. Something to Remind You is really great. You got Aaron. Aaron plays guitar on this one, some as well. Mike Mashuk plays guitars, John April on bass, and John Wasowski. This product contains a minimum of 30% post-consumer stock. Warner Brothers Group has dedicated to the cause of environmental change since 2004 for music blah 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 blah. Greasy Slime Monster. The Greasy Slime Monster album, pretty darn good. It's super heavy. It does have a little ballad at the end of it. If you want some acoustic, some of that nice acoustic Stained that everybody loves, right? But I love some other albums more. And I don't need my laptop. I don't need my cell phone. I don't need any of this garbage to tell you about it. I don't even need this dirty plate that's sitting on my table because I'm a bachelor, peoples. That's right, people. Stained. Ooh, I'm still zoomed in. Ooh, you guys don't want to do that close. My breath stinks. So, this is my second favorite Stained album. This came out in 2005, and I was super duper pumped about this. It followed up another one. Yeah, this is Stain Chapter 5. So let's see, they do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they do actually include their independent release. So this is their 5th record. And this is just beautiful. This is Stained at their almost best. This album is perfect. The next one is just a little bit perfecter. Runaway, right here, actually has a really deep personal meaning for me. I was in a relationship in 2005, and she always kept me right here waiting. She always kept me, blah, blah, blah. Really love that single. Thanks, Leslie. Whoops, I'm name dropping here. Paper Jesus, maybe a little bit, purposely edgy, but pretty good hard rock song. Schizophrenic Conversations is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's on here. Really beautiful, descriptive song about mental struggles and the likes. Falling, I like Failing. Falling is pretty good too. Falling, it's getting back up that becomes the problem. It's a really great song. Cross to Bear is a really great deep cut. Really one of their better deep cuts. The Devil, I Swear I'm Not the Devil, Though You Think I Am. Please, tell me, please, who the bleep did you want me to be? Was it something that I didn't see? Never knew this would be so political. So please, 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 please. Everything changes if I could. Turn back the years if you could. Learn to forgive me, then I could learn to feel. Oh man, some of the best lyrics from Aaron Lewis here on Everything Changes. Really just a powerhouse record. And we're not even done yet. Take This. I can't take this. King of All Excuses is another really angry song that just works perfectly in the context of this record. And the album, the end of this record is perfect with Reply. And it's just a beautiful song about, I'm going to get teary-eyed talking about Reply. Thank you for the letters that you thought you wrote in vain. Thank you for the times that you stood out in the rain and waited for me, for me, for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, we got to open this up. Let's unpack this. There's the band looking pretty angry. Oh man. Ah! So angry. Oh, nope. One of them, ooh, this is kind of scratched all to pieces. Oh, beautiful artwork there. Beautiful, beautiful. Got a little bit more color going on. Still kind of this sepia tone, but it's got, oh, this one kind of smells nice. You can read the lyrics, which is pretty great, pretty great. You got these interesting pictures. Runaway right here. I know I've been mistaken. Man, my voice is extra bad today. Oh, battery's going low. Don't care. I'm going to keep talking. But you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. Okay. Schizophrenic Conversations. Are you afraid of the truth in the mirror staring back at you? The image is cracked, but so is the view here. And the strength of a tree begins in the roots that I tend to bury into you. At least now the storm can't blow me away. So crawl inside my head with me. I'll show you how it feels to be to blame like me. Should I be afraid of the face that I see in the mirror staring back at me? So cold were the days when I listened to you. And you say that I'm weak, but show me the proof. Because I still exist in spite of you, but I won't compete with you every day. So crawl inside my head with me. I'll show how it feels to be to blame like me. Schizophrenic conversations that I'm always having with myself. I hear these voices in my head competing. Maybe I could use a little help. I still have schizophrenic conversations when there's no one else around to hear. I long for solitude and peace within me, void of all the anger and the fear. I'll show you how it feels to be to blame like me, ashamed like me. Wow. Schizophrenic conversation. Darn. You guys just heard my first expletive on camera. Schizophrenic conversations made Chris Norwood cuss. I'm still PG. I said the D word once. None of my music contains obscenities. I do curse in real life sometimes. I curse all the time. You can ask my dog back there. But typically, people that know me, I typically don't use foul language in real life. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Falling is great. I already told you that falling is easy. It's getting back up that becomes the problem. If you don't believe you can find a way out, you become the problem. Cross to bear, twisting, turning, crashing, burning, it all just to break me down. Really depressing stuff here. All lyrics by Aaron, of course. Got Aaron, Mike, Johnny, and John on here. The devil, please, everything changes. Let me, okay, so all the other ones are really great. Reply, the one that I was talking about at the end. I have seen too many sad eyes look at me. The eyes that set me free. All the places that I've been. So thank you for the letters that you thought you wrote in vain, and for the times you chose to stand out in the rain and wait for me, for me. Your words help me to see a little honesty in a world that doesn't share. And your eyes tell the story of your pain, severity of your disdain. In a world that doesn't care. So thank you for the letters that you thought you wrote in vain, and for the times you chose to stand out in the rain and wait. You understand my pain. From this I gather strength, and that we are the same. The life I live would never be the same. same without you here. I got 1 year for subscription to Beyond the Pit. Again, I'm not really interested in that stuff. I don't know, I guess I could check it out, see if it's still active or whatever. If you guys aren't using all my codes. But yeah, that one, freaking fantastic. Can't believe I just cussed on camera, guys. Totally sorry. Said the D word. You guys ready for the greatest Stained album of all time? We've had, I'm not going to go back through the ones I don't have, but we had Illusion of Progress, had Break the Cycle, had Stained, self-titled, untitled, whatever. And then we had Chapter V, Chapter 5 in 2005, reminding me of a bad relationship with Leslie. Just, you know, I feel like maybe I wasn't the best guy at the time, but yeah. Anyway, so coming in first, have you guys guessed what it is? Absolutely love these color-themed records from so many artists. Jay-Z, Weezer, the Beatles, everybody's got color albums these days. And Stained has this one. Boom! 2003's The Gray album. I absolutely love this. This takes me back to the year that I graduated high school. I picked this up. I believe I picked this up at the mall. I was a mall rat, total mall rat in 2003, hanging out with a bunch of two or three girls. I was dating one of them. But yeah, this album is perfection for me in terms of Stained's discography. You got, we're going to pull this out. Oop, it broke. There you go, that looks better. No more reflections. The booklet's a little bit faded. Pretty cool packaging here. Love the CD. Case is broken. You do get I don't know if all of the editions came with this, but you get a homegrown DVD. Pretty cool, pretty beautiful artwork there. The DVD's not great. You get a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, but it's mostly just the band kind of hanging out, playing like foosball and stuff like that. So, you know. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here's a blended picture of the band. Some Saw-like imagery again. Some chairs. The lyrics. Pretty good lyrics book. You can read them. Him looking sad. There's all four grown men looking very sad. There's him contemplating why he should be alive. The band collectively. Now that's pretty cool. You usually see them all. Actually, oh yeah, so they all thank people and then the band collectively. And then here, Aaron Lewis just can't take it anymore. He's so sad and so devastated, he's got to hold his head like this. Oh, I'm so sad. I want to sing country. I want to sing country. And they're making me sing new metal. And it's not even new metal, it's pop rock. Ah! Okay, so the album kicks off with Price to Pay. Was, I believe, the lead single. And pretty great song. The more you take, the more you blame, but everything just feels the same. You know, Stained is all about emotion, and you get a lot of it here. How About You, So Far Away, Yesterday is one of my favorite non-single songs. Fray is another great one. Some great lyrics. And the really sweet Zoe Jane. Now that I'm a father, those songs dedicated to your kids, nothing better than that, right? Just the love between a parent and a child. Protect you from all of the things I've already endured, and I want to show you all that this life has in store. Fill Me Up is a nice little, it follows Zoe Jane, and it seems to be about his wife and mother of his children. So that's a nice little love song too. So you get some positivity here, which was a real shock back in 2003 for us to be getting a real positive album after Break the Cycle. It was just kind of weird. But we do get back to some depressing topics with Lane, which is dedicated to Lane Staley of Alice in Chains. This was interesting. This record came out right when Cold's Year of the Spider came out, and they had a song called The Day Seattle Died, and it was about the same subject with Kurt and Lane. Falling Down, Reality is great. Oh man, we're on to, yeah, we got time, people. There's that again. You got Tonight, which is interesting. Deep Cut. Could It Be is sort of a positive one. Living with the Dead, Waiting for Me to Begin to Do the Things That I've Said, and this is for I'm So Sorry, There's Truth to What You Say. Blown Away and Intro. I love the fact that the last song on the album is called Intro. I've only seen a few musicians do that. I know Kid Rock did that. Stained have done it, and I think a few more. If you guys know, leave a comment for songs that are not intros that are called intro. Pretty interesting gimmick there, Stained and Kid Rock and other people. Written in 2002, 2003, they dedicated it to Will Gibson. Special thanks to Josh Freese, who's a multi-instrumentalist who's just on every album ever made. The band thanks people. The band's very sad in here. And like I said, yeah, that DVD that comes with it, not really worth checking out unless you're just super duper duper hardcore fan. And even then, you'll just be kind of disappointed. But the music on here really makes up for it big time. So, bonus round. Stick around. We got the boombox. We got the smashed boombox. This is the greatest hits, 96 to 2006. Got a beautiful CD there. Got some beautiful jumbled up garbage there. Woo! Ah! Some more garbage on the spine. Garbage on the spine. Garbage on the spine. Wasting my time. What do you think I'm on? My own freaking dime? I'm on your dime. So get off my back. This is a pretty good greatest hits. At least for when it came out, it was a pretty, I guess, standard edition. This came out in 2006, in between records. I guess in between Chapter 5 and Illusion of Progress. There's a little bit of a gap, and this kind of filled in the gap a little bit. So this is a bonus round. Cool smashed up stuff. You do get, we're about to wrap things up, people, so hit that like and subscribe button. Do it right now. This is a good time to do it while I'm babbling about this greatest hits. Ah! You got Come Again, which is an early song that they kind of re-released. Mud Shovel, Home, Outside from the Family Values version. It's Been a While, For You, Epiphany, So Far Away, Price to Play, Zoe Jane, Right Here, Falling. I wasn't aware that Falling was a single, but there was a video, so I guess I was aware. Everything Changes, acoustic version, acoustic live version, which is great. Nutshell, a cover, which is great, acoustic live. Sober, acoustic live cover. Comfortably Numb, acoustic live cover. Schizophrenic Conversations, which we talked about in detail with Chapter 5. And The bonus, yeah, that was a bonus track, and then you got Reply, acoustic live bonus track, which is pretty awesome. I guess they needed to pad the runtime a little bit because at the time they would have only had 12 tracks on here. So maybe Stain should have waited a little while to put out a greatest hits, like say 2020 when we could have used it. You freaking jerks. You blew your wad in 2006. You should have waited until you had a couple more albums out. You could have put some of those Illusion of Progress or self-titled songs on there, and you wouldn't have had to do so many covers. So you got boom, 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 boom. Every time you drop the bomb, you feel the jar, 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 Star Wars beams. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. You guys have a good night. I'm going to go eat some spaghetti. Thanks. Like and subscribe. The video won't end until you like and subscribe.